He's sort of like an organized hurricane, very powerful from afar. Maybe it looks like there's not a path or some sort of plan going on.
Kevin's style of play is fearless, not afraid to get into tackle with anybody, and in a way it's relentless because he is always going.
Kevin goes hard, which means that he's all over the field, and every ball he goes to 100%.
Kevin's game, he's a definite ball winner. All over the field. Wins the ball back, plays in teammates, make everybody better around him.
Kevin brings 110% effort along with one of the best work ethics in practice. That what makes him stand out as a player.
Technical skills, where would you say his greatest strengths lie?
Dribbling out of a crowd. Kevin wins the ball, often he's in a crowd, he can dribble right through it and then pass out of pressure.
Speed allows him to play with anybody. His overall physical attributes allow him to man mark any player.
But he's a very powerful player. And
What about speed?
he's a fast kid, that's for sure.
Kevin by far, 1v1, is one of the best markers I've ever seen.
Kevin is very athletic, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I always feel lucky because it's good to have a strong guy that can knock people off the ball and get it out of there.
What that says to me is that Kevin's very coachable and very intelligent in terms of figuring out what's needed of him.
Well, I think the first time I ever played with him, the best thing was his ability to really chase down a ball. On a player like he really I would not want him after me.
But at the end of the day, it has a charted path. It tears through, gets whatever it wants, picks stuff up, throws it where it needs to be thrown, according to said hurricane.
I think Kevin is a powerhouse. He really embodies the energy that I think the team needs. It's really easy to build yourself around him. As a team, and drive off his energy. He's an extremely hard worker, and I think that with his natural athletic ability, really puts him at an extremely competitive level.
Definitely an inspiration to others. Like whenever I see him on the field, it just makes me want to go hard, work harder, and work stronger because he has that physical ability. He's always first to the ball. He's always on that opponent, attacking the first touch.
All right, so in terms of general athleticism, how would you rate him?
Definitely high on the scale. Not quite an NBA player, but definitely above a D2 basketball player.
What do you think?
Kevin has his weird moves sometimes, but those are like his characteristics moves, and he's always the one who jumps higher, challenges balls up in the air, fights for it, runs faster than anyone.
I think that he's just such a big bruiser, but he is also, tactically he's well aware of what's needed.
Very quick, he's very agile, he has great touch with the ball, he can get it quick to his feet and lay it off and move off the ball very quickly.
But in terms of his technical ability, he's up there with the best of them in terms of control, quality, and decision-making, finishing, distribution, all the things that you want out of a guy that, and again, this is a guy that we literally for the past 2+ years have consistently put all over the field. His best strength is up top as a finisher, but he can play anywhere. And again, a lot of it is based on pure, brutish force. Not to make that sound, cloddish, but he's just a powerful kid. But he's also quite skillful. So,
If you could pick one word that would describe Kevin, what word would you choose?
Athletic.
Fearless.
Excellent.
Because his tackles, everything that he does for the team, not for himself.
I'd say he's like a physical leader.
Strong.
All right. If you could come up with one word to describe Kevin's style of play, what would you say?
Energetic.
An animal.
Plays like a train.
He'd probably be 200% all around. That's pretty much what he do.
If there was one word that you would use to describe Kevin's impact on the field or Kevin's style of play, what would you choose?
Sasquatch, because most people don't think he's real, but I know he's real, and he's a mythologically gifted out there, and you know, one day there will probably be lots of documentaries about him. He's plenty agile, plenty fast going forward. He'll probably beat 8 out of 10 players that he's going up against. So
He's definitely skilled athletically, which, along with his soccer knowledge, is going to make him one of the best players out there.
Very forceful and direct, and fast style of kind of like 1-2 soccer, and he's not afraid to go for a big shot or set his teammates up too.
Goal scorer. That guy can score anywhere inside the box. He just has a knack for it. Gets something on it, puts it in the net.
I think in terms of just pure ability, he could play at the highest level. And everyone who's not the Hurricane is pretty upset and traumatized afterwards. And the Hurricane's coaching staff are quite happy.